Shiraishi Takahiro, October 9th, 1990 to June 27th, 2025, was a Japanese serial killer and rapist. He was also known as the Twitter killer, or the Zama suicide pact killer, which he was labeled as in most media reports at the time of his sentencing. In Zama, Kanagawa, between August and October 2017, he murdered 9 people, 8 of them being young women, including 3 high school girls, in an incident known as the Zama 9 murders. Shiraishi was born in Tokyo on October 9th, 1990. He worked as a scout who lured women into brothels to work in the sex industry in Kabukicho, Tokyo's biggest red light district. People warned locals about him, describing him as a creepy scout. Shiraishi moved to an apartment in Zama in August 2017. On the social media platform Twitter, Shiraishi invited suicidal people to his home, where he offered to either help them die or watch them kill themselves. A friend indicated that Shiraishi had played choking games with school friends, and signs of his later victims indicated that they had been strangled. Mizuki Miura, 21 years old. Kureha Ishihara, 15 years old. Shogo Nishinaka, 20 years old. Hinako Sarashina, 19 years old. Hitomi Fujima, 26 years old. Akari Suda, 17 years old. Natsumi Kubo, 17 years old. Kazumi Maruyama, 25 years old. Aiko Tamura, 23 years old. The apartment complex where the bodies were found. On October 24th, one of the missing women's brothers started an investigation with police to find his sister. A woman known only as Yumi assisted him by contacting Shiraishi and setting up a fake appointment. They both involved the police. The police arrived at the apartment and asked where the missing woman was. Shiraishi indicated she was in the freezer, and police found 9 dismembered bodies in the house. In 3 cooler boxes and 5 large storage boxes, police found heads, legs, and arms. Neighbors corroborated the events by confirming that foul smells of rotting flesh had come from the house. Shiraishi had discarded elements of the people into his bin, which had been taken away in the recycled garbage. The 9 victims were 8 women and 1 man, all of whom were between the ages of 15 and 26. The police investigation confirmed the missing woman had been walking with Shiraishi on October 23, 2017. Shiraishi confessed to killing and dismembering the 9 people. Most of the victims were suicidal women whom he had lured on social media. In some cases, offering to help them die, and in others, proposing to commit suicide together with them. Before he committed the murders, Shiraishi had told his father his life had no meaning. Shiraishi claimed his motive was sex and financial gain. He raped and robbed his female victims. He killed his only male victim because he was searching for one of the women Shiraishi had killed. Shiraishi's lawyers had intended to base their defense on the fact that Shiraishi had obtained the consent of most of his victims to kill them. However, contrary to the plans of his defense team, Shiraishi pleaded guilty to 9 murders on October 1st, 2020. On December 15th, 2020, he was sentenced to death. He indicated he would not appeal his sentence. Shiraishi's death sentence was finalized in January 2021, and he was executed by hanging on June 27th, 2020.